안녕하세요. 저는 영어로 가장 쉽고 재밌게 가르쳐주는 미국인 션쌤입니다. 반갑습니다. 오늘 영상에서는 외국인 6명이 영어로 자기소개하는 것을 보여드릴게요. 그럼 바로 시작해 보겠습니다. Let's do it. Hey, how's it going? What's your name? Where are you from?
I'm Michael from London.
Oh, nice. Nice to meet you, Michael.
Nice to meet you too.
Cool. What brings you to South Korea?
Just change of lifestyle, just somewhere to relax, somewhere to just, chill. Yes.
I got you.
Yeah.
Do you find that Seoul is a nice change of pace for you?
Exactly. It's a good place to live if you want to if you can live by your own terms.
Yeah.
It's a nice place to live at your own pace, I should say.
Michael, what do you do for a living?
I'm a web developer.
Okay, so
Yeah.
can you live on your own terms here?
Yes, I can. Yes, I can. It's much cheaper than London, where I'm
I
from.
can
so
imagine. Yeah. Okay.
Really, really expensive. So
Okay.
here it's nice and relaxed, like I said, and there's food everywhere. So that's probably the biggest positive.
What's been your favorite food, or at least a standout for you?
Oh, my favorite food in general is
Just Korean food.
tteokbokki.
Oh.
That's my favorite. That's by far my favorite food.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you eat that on cheat days, or is that on every
No,
scheduled day?
I haven't eaten it since I've come.
You've not?
No.
Oh,
No. I fantasize about eating it. Like I have no cheat days. I've come to diet, actually.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I've come to diet, focus on lifestyle and dieting. So that's also been a big part of why I'm here.
Okay.
I often eat at Preppers.
Yo, I love
there.
preppers.
Yeah, exactly.
I do like preppers. Can I ask, do you have any siblings?
Yes, I do. I have about 4 brothers and 5 sisters.
4 brothers and 5 sisters. That's a big
And
family.
I'm the youngest.
You're the baby.
Yeah, I'm the yeah.
Are you the smallest? You seem like pretty big baby.
No, I'm not too sure
Yeah.
by now,
Okay.
because everyone's grown up and
Yeah.
some people have gotten shorter.
I see.
Have they,
Some have gotten shorter.
Yeah, some have gotten shorter
Okay.
as they've gotten older. So there's that.
Amazing. Okay. What do you do in your free time?
Gym,
Yes, we can see. We can see that.
gym, eat, and work from home. That's literally all I do.
Gym, eat, work from home.
Yeah.
Wow, you're just focused.
Yes, exactly. That's what I've come to do, essentially.
Yeah. Are you trying to abstain from like distractions? Is that part of your
Exactly.
routine now?
Exactly. And Hongdae keeps you motivated.
Okay.
Yeah, it does keep you motivated.
Yeah. Do you feel like Korea kind of has like a vibe of hardworkingness? Is that a word? Maybe not, but
I wouldn't say that,
yeah.
but it's easy to be alone. I hear a lot of people fall into that lifestyle, but if it's something that you're drawn to, it's quite easy to do, It's quite easy to do.
It's easy to go to restaurants alone,
Yeah, exactly.
live alone, even have a drink alone.
And yet you're still surrounded by people.
Yeah. Can I ask your age?
35.
35. Oh, same as me.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, same age. Nice. What's your favorite thing about being in Korea?
The weather. It's hot, but the weather is quite nice.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was going to be rainy season, but it's still not that bad. Yeah, it's still not bad. I like the weather
terrible.
and the walkability of Hongdae. Yeah, the walkability of Hongdae is a big one.
Good point. Hey, how's it going? What's your name and where are you from?
My name is Alyssa and I am from Australia,
What part of Australia are you from?
Melbourne.
I love that city.
Yes, it's beautiful.
Awesome city.
Yeah.
Special place in my heart.
Yeah?
I visited there.
You've been?
I've been there, yeah.
Yeah,
I went
nice.
there and Brisbane.
What'd
Really
you do in
cool.
Melbourne?
I just visited a friend and saw some music.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think there's a good music scene there.
There is, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good coffee too. Beautiful.
What brings you to Korea?
I am here with 3 of my friends.
Sick.
We're just all doing our own thing shopping.
Yeah.
Yep, I've spent way too much money.
Is this a good city to shop?
Great city to shop.
Why did you want to come here?
It's my second time.
Yeah.
I just like the vibe here. I
Yeah.
think it's clean. I think it's nice. People are polite. Good nightlife.
Yeah.
Everything's open until like 8 a.m.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just outside of Melbourne.
Ah,
So like I'm in a smaller area, so things shut at like 9 p.m.
for real. Okay.
So it's not wonderful.
So what do you do for a living?
I work in childcare, so
Okay.
yeah, I teach kindergarten.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Do you like that job?
I love it.
Yeah. How long have you been doing that?
About 3 years.
3 years.
Yeah.
Okay. Very cool. Do you have any siblings?
I do. I have an older brother.
Older brother. So you're the baby.
I'm the baby, yeah.
Very cool. Is he currently in Australia as well?
He's in Australia, yeah.
In Melbourne or around Melbourne?
Yeah, around Melbourne, yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
All my family lives very close.
I see.
Grandparents, cousins, it's really nice.
Do you mind me asking, are you close with your family?
Yeah, I am. So I live with parents and brother.
Yeah.
So still live at home.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very cool. Very cool. Awesome. What's one of your favorite things about Korea?
Probably just how much there is to do in such a small area, and it's all walkable.
Yeah.
I guess you could say the same about Melbourne, but I just think it's more fun here.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Do you need a car in Melbourne or where you're from?
Where I'm from, yes, you need a car.
Yeah.
So I'm from Geelong. It's just outside Melbourne.
Gotcha.
In Melbourne, you don't need a car. There's lots of trams, similar to how you can take trains around.
Yeah.
But like, lots of people drive. The 3 friends that I'm with live in Melbourne, and most of them drive.
Okay.
Yeah.
잠깐만요. 하나만 짚고 갈게요. 지금까지 들으신 영어는 원어민이 실제로 말하는 속도였습니다. 천천히 말한 것도 아니고 교과서에만 나오는 영어도 아니었죠. 그런데 절반만 들렸다고 해도 전혀 이상한 게 아닙니다. 단어를 몰라서가 아니에요. 원어민이 실제 대화에서 소리를 어떻게 줄이고 어떻게 이어서 발음하는지 아직 귀가 익숙하지 않은 것 뿐입니다. 그래서 제가 리스닝 레벨 테스트를 만들었습니다. 무료로 진행할 수 있고 단 5분만 투자하시면 돼요. 내 리스닝 레벨이 어느 정도인지 정확히 어떤 소리를 놓치고 있는지 바로 확인할 수 있습니다. 설명란에 링크 남겨둘게요. 시간 날 때 한번 해보세요. 그럼 다시 이어서 볼게요. What do you do in your free time?
In my free time, I like to game. Nothing super fun or crazy. I play Minecraft and Fortnite. So those are pretty much the only 2.
Oh, that you play?
The only 2 that I play on my PC. Otherwise, seeing my friends.
Sure.
Seeing my best friends, since they live like an hour away, that's usually like a whole weekend thing because I have to travel up, stay there, come back. Yeah, I know. They're all really annoying, so we all lived in Geelong and then they moved. Because of course, that's what everyone does when you're from a small place. They move to the big city.
But you're able to live in your hometown because I guess you have work there. You can work there. Is that
Absolutely.
why?
It's still like fairly big. It's just like more suburban than city.
What's been your favorite Korean food so far?
I really love the barbecue here.
Yeah, okay. Korean
That's
barbecue?
not like a food, but like
Yeah.
the beef.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the beef.
The beef
More than
specifically?
the pork belly.
Yes.
You like the
Yeah.
beef.
I'm a beef girl, and
Okay.
I've had some really good beef here.
That says a lot because I know Australia is famous for beef.
Yes,
Yeah.
but well, in Australia, I haven't been anywhere where they've cooked it for you. Where like 2 places here have cooked it for us.
Yeah.
It was really good.
That's nice. I assume there must be quite a few Korean restaurants in Australia though. Right?
There is, yeah. We're very diverse, so we've got lots of everything around. Yeah.
Hey, how's it going? What's your name? Where are you from?
Hi, my name is Yana and I am from Belarus.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you. What's your name?
I'm Sean. No one ever asked me my name. So what brings you to South Korea?
I study here, full-time student.
I'm a student. What do you study?
I study like visual media content.
Visual media content.
Yeah, in Korean like 영상 미디어 content.
Okay. So like video production too?
We do video production and also like web design, graphic design, 3D modeling, AR, VR, XR, a lot of
of
things.
stuff, yeah.
Yeah, a lot. That's why it's kind of hard.
Can I ask your age?
Yeah, I'm 19.
19.
In Korean age 21.
21.
Yeah.
How long have you been in Korea?
It's almost 3 years. In late August, it's gonna be 3 years.
Wow, that's amazing. I guess you've also been studying Korean too, right?
Yeah, I speak pretty good Korean.
Nice. Is it better than your English?
I don't know. Maybe English is better. I don't know. They're both not my first language, so
Sure. What's your first language?
my first language, unfortunately, Russian.
Unfortunately,
I wish it was Belarusian, but
they speak both in Belarus, right?
yeah. But Russian a lot more.
I see. But you also understand Belarusian, right?
Yeah, I also speak Belarusian.
Okay.
But not as good as Russian.
Okay. Do you have any brothers or sisters or dogs or
Dog.
hamsters or?
No, I have like siblings. A brother and a sister, and they're twins actually.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Are they older or younger?
Younger, like 4 years younger.
And they're all in Belarus at the moment.
Yeah.
Okay.
unfortunately. I just came back from visiting Belarus for 1 month, like 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
Since it's holidays,
Was it nice to go back?
It was so nice. Like
Yeah?
I love Belarus so much. I love my family,
Do you recommend Belarus as a good country to travel?
of course. Maybe not all of people speak good English, but if you go to like capital city, I think a lot of people are gonna be helpful and speak English. But I really recommend it for like nature, sightseeing, and I don't know, just visiting some lakes, rivers. It's really
Nice.
good.
Hey, thanks for the recommendation. What is the capital, by the way?
The capital is Minsk.
Minsk.
Yes.
Gotcha. So, what do you do in your free time?
I usually just like to hang out in Seoul because I don't live in Seoul.
Where do you live?
I live in Namyeonju. So I usually just come down to Seoul and hang out with people, go clubbing sometimes.
Sure.
Shopping, stuff like that.
What's your favorite thing about being in Korea?
I think the transportation system, like it's so comfortable. Basically, I live in Namyeonju. It's not the capital city, but you can easily go by subway. It's really fast, and you can like be in Seoul in like not in such a long time. Yeah.
It doesn't take a long time to get to Seoul from where you're at.
And it's more like developed the transportation system. Like they have it not only in the capital. In Belarus they have subway only in the capital city, but here in other
interesting.
places as well. And you can go like anywhere by bus, by public transport, basically.
Yeah. What's your favorite Korean food?
Right now, I think kimchi jjigae. Yeah, I love
It's a
it.
good choice.
I also work part time at
Yeah.
like a place where they sell like 국밥, 육개장, 김치찌개, 김치찜.
In Namyeongju?
Yeah,
Oh.
and stuff like that. But it's like delivery and takeout, and I work there on weekends.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, that sounds like a great part-time job.
It is. It's the nicest bosses I ever had. Like they're so nice. They don't have kids, but they treat me like they're kids.
Wow.
So I'm Nico and I'm from Poland.
Nice to meet you, Nico. Cool.
Yeah, you too.
What originally brought you to Korea?
Actually, I was here on exchange semester, and now I'm staying, and I want to explore the country a bit more and meet more people and learn the language. That would be great.
What do you do for a living? Or are you a student?
Yeah, I'm a student still. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are you studying, Nico?
International relations with like minor in English and Korean actually. Yeah.
In Poland.
In France actually.
In France. Oh, okay. Do you have any siblings?
I do have an older brother and he lives in Sweden.
What do you do in your free time?
These days, I have a lot of free time because my semester ended, so I'm trying to rest. So I started to watch movies a lot, like especially like more like East Asian movies and Southeast Asian movies.
Yeah.
recently.
What's
So-
your favorite one?
So I watched Happy Together. It's like it's a movie from like 1999, I think. So it's a bit
Gotcha.
old, and it's amazing the cinematography and like the plot. It's like wow. Yeah.
All right, thanks for the recommendation. I'll definitely check it out. What do you like about being in Korea?
I feel like people, most of all, like I feel like everyone's been very welcoming, and I've made a lot of friends here, and I feel like it's pretty easy to go around and meet new people and like share experiences. Like I really like that about being here. It's a completely new way of thinking and way of living even. So
Yeah. So you've made like a lot of friends here, Korean and foreign?
yeah, both. Yeah, so that's really great. It's like people from all over the world here. Yeah.
What's your favorite Korean food?
Ooh, that's difficult. I found like a really good Jayuk restaurant this week, like near my school. So I would say Jayuk this week. Yeah,
This week.
Yeah.
It changes.
yeah, it does.
Hey, how's it going? What's your name? Where are you from?
My name is Elsa, and I'm from Sweden.
Cool.
It's going great.
Cool. Can I ask your age?
I'm 22 years old.
Oh, okay. What brings you to South Korea?
I used to live here.
Oh.
So last year I studied Korean at a Korean university, and now I have friends here that I want to visit. So I came during the summer. It's a little too hot for me, but it's the only time I'm off like fully. So I thought it's best to come here when I have the time.
Okay. What do you do for a living in Sweden?
I study right now. I'm studying journalism actually. So I do some interviews myself.
Yeah, nice. There you go.
Feels weird to be on the receiving end of the
Yeah,
questions.
I know the feeling. Yeah. What would be your dream job once you graduate?
Honestly, I would love to come to Korea and do some kind of interviewing or like a, I don't know, talk show, maybe that would be the dream. But yeah, we'll see. Something abroad, I think. I love Sweden, but I also love traveling and seeing different cultures and cities.
I see. Is it scary for you to talk to strangers or not really?
Not really.
Okay.
I like talking to strangers.
Okay.
We learn a lot from each other, even strangers.
Do you have any siblings?
I have 2 younger brothers, a mom and a dad. We're very close, actually. My friends tell me I'm very lucky to be so close with my family.
Yeah.
I love spending time with them. I think especially when I was away for so long, it really made me appreciate how fun I have with my parents and my brothers.
Yeah.
They can be annoying, my brothers, but you know, it's part of it.
That's life. Yeah.
That's life. And I have a dog. Very cute little Pepsi.
Small dog.
Small dog.
Pepsi.
That's his
Okay.
name.
Amazing. I'm curious about something. When I first talked to you, I wasn't sure if you were American. Why is it that I guess you and many Swedish people, do you guys learn American English? Because you're closer to the UK.
Yes.
And you just said you went to Australia. So why does it sound like you speak American English?
I mean, in school, I think in the beginning we learn a lot of British English. But then I wouldn't say that most Swedes have British accents. I feel like whenever a kid in class would have a very strong British accent, everyone else would be like, okay, what's going on?
Oh, do they get teased?
Maybe a little. I think the American accent is maybe easier. And also, we watch a lot of American shows. We listen to a lot of music. I think that's why we also are pretty good at English, because we see so much international content every day.
Sure.
And I mean, a lot of maybe Southern European countries, they dub their movies and shows, so they don't hear the English. But except for children's shows and stuff like that, we always listen to the original language.
So Elsa, what do you do in your free time?
I love hanging out with my friends. I love K-pop too. So I listen to music, watch variety shows and content. Here it's amazing. One of my favorite hobbies in Seoul is to go to the main Hongdae Street and watch the performances of like dance groups and stuff like that. It's very fun. I also practice handball. I've played handball my entire life.
Wow.
That's very fun.
I wouldn't want to make you angry. You must have a pretty strong slap, right?
Maybe, yeah. I try.
Okay. What's your favorite food in Korea?
My favorite food? Oh my god. I love the samgyeopsal, the barbecue. Cheese takalbi is so good too.
Yeah, true. Hey, how's it going? What's your name and where are you from?
I'm doing all right, surviving. My name is Trevor and I'm from Canada.
Cool. What part of Canada are you from?
Vancouver.
Oh, lovely area. Can I ask, what do you do in South Korea?
I work mainly in like entertainment, stuff like that, so do mostly acting and stuff like that, but occasionally modeling.
Keep an eye out for this man. Can I ask your age?
38.
38? Oh,
38 years old.
Didn't expect that. You were younger.
I get that a lot.
How long have you been in South Korea?
Maybe 14 years or so.
Do you have brothers or sisters, any siblings back in Canada?
I do. I have one younger brother and one younger sister.
So you're the oldest.
I am the oldest, yeah.
So what do you do for fun, Trevor?
When I'm not working, it's usually I just go to cafes, read. During this time of year, it's kind of difficult to not go anywhere that isn't air conditioned, you know, but you know, go into like, you know, the beach or like a park somewhere like in the shade, you know. It helps a little bit. Besides reading, like playing a few games, trying to get into like crafts or something like that too as well.
Nice. Tell me one thing you really like about Korea.
The convenience of it, I guess. Public transportation, like it's pretty easy to get around with like, you know, the buses and the trains in the bigger cities. You know, outside the cities, it's like a little bit of a different situation. But for the most part, I mean, you know, there's either Wi-Fi or data everywhere, so, you know, you're well connected.
What are you gonna have for dinner? Have you decided yet?
I'm probably just gonna have leftovers, just like the usual, like chicken and vegetables and maybe like potatoes or something like that. I usually just do my own home cooking and it's like not usually Korean food.
네, 여러분, 오늘은 여기까지입니다. 오늘 레슨의 요약본을 원하시면 좋아요, 댓글, 구독까지 해주시고 3가지 다 했다는 스크린샷을 찍어서 아래 링크로 보내주시면 이번 레슨의 요약본을 무료로 보내드립니다. 그럼 다음 레슨에서 또 만나요. See you in the next lesson, guys. Bye.